Hello everyone and welcome back to more to the Edge of the Sky part 2 of demo let's play. Yes, long awaited part 2 is here. It's back and sexier than ever. Do you see this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, as you guys can see, it's got a whole new makeover from the last time we've seen it. And oh my god, I am so super excited. I am so happy one of you guys have informed me of a development of a new part 2 demo for this game, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need this in my life. I dropped everything, literally dropped everything to do this recording because I'm that excited. And you guys, if you guys have seen the first demo let's play that I did for To the Edge of the Sky, you would just see how shocking the difference is in terms of looks, in terms of, you know, what we've seen so thus far. Even the art style has changed slightly in terms of, like, I guess what's it called, I guess how the artists you know, portrayed the boys, or like drew the boys. But anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna do again a closing comment right at the end of my video. So let's begin. You make me begin, yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go back to Hanny because that is it Hanny? Yes, it was Hanny, because that was that's the name that I gave my character the first time I did this. So let's go. Let's just continue with it. Oh, there's the music. I was wondering. I was like, why is there no like music in the menu? I was like, okay, whatever. It's all right. Oh, I should. Yeah. Ooh, and yeah. Oh my God, the interface is just—it's new. I should probably turn the music down. Yes. Forgot to do that. But anyways, like, see, as you guys can tell, new interface, everything is like, oh my gosh, it's all like sci-fi, as true to its word, to their words of it being like a more sci-fi kind of, like, you know, theme to it, and like story and setting. So anyways, regardless, let's just stop admiring the interface and get on with the story. Okay, let's see. I've never traveled so far on my own before. Okay. Away from my family, away from my family, my society. Did I really make the right decision in leaving everything behind? So I wonder if this is like the same kind of what's it called? Like beginning stories of it, like how we had it in the first demo. I saw and focused on the map literally before my eyes, showing through my glasses virtual screen. Turn right here onto the path of Olympia. Yes, so far it seems like it's the same. So okay then. So I might want to, ooh, okay. So everything is definitely changed. So same storyline, same dialogue, but we're getting definitely new CG, new art in terms of, you know, what's it called? Like, yeah, just art. What am I trying to say? But anyways, yeah. So before we had a little bit more traditional cherry blossoms. If you do a side-by-side comparison, I'll try to do it. But yeah, on screen. But yeah, now it's more like, it's more true to the setting. It's more true to, like, say, it gives more like feel to the universe that they're trying to portray, kind of thing. So the moment I do as I'm told, I'm greeted with a radiant view of the sky. So a row of flower trees line the so-called path of Olympia. A small gasp escapes my lips as I take everything in. I come to a halt, all thought of why I'm here or what I'm supposed to do slipping away. What I'm supposed to be doing slipping away. The view of the strange pink trees before me steals my breath away. Yes, they're so pretty. What are they called? Cherry blossoms, yes. A single thought, a memory of a picture in a book comes to mind. The faded pink of the cherry blossom trees in the old picture is nothing like real life. Well, they're more like really, what's it called? I don't know. They almost give like a really artificial kind of feel to them. They're not entirely pink, like aside from these ones in the back here, but like in terms of these, I don't know if it's just the lighting, but like it's more like multicolored. They're even more beautiful than I could have imagined. After admiring the flowers a moment more, I begin once more down the path of Olympia, this time in wonder. My tumulus I can never, and I still can't pronounce the word. The same word. First time around, I can't pronounce it. This time around, I still can't pronounce it. My tumultuous heart already feels calmer at the sight. Olympia City, yes. Whatever I had expected of the country's capital, it was not this raw view of nature in all its glory. The city was touted as a haven, the pinnacle of what humanity could achieve when it worked together. since so much of Earth is unlivable. Yes, Olympia's cutting-edge technology, beautiful architecture, and greenery as far as the eye could see had always sounded like heaven to me. The mere fact that this untouched piece of nature exists on the outskirts of the city, it goes a long way toward proving that what I heard. It goes a long way toward proving what I had heard and hoped, that coming to Olympia would give me a chance at a new, exciting, and much more beautiful life. That's what everybody thinks, but it's like the capital, you know, in the Hunger Games. But it won't be easy. I don't even know what team I'll be assigned to yet. I hope I did well in Phantasm's test. Yes, Phantasm, also called FaZe for short, is the organization who is said to truly rule Olympia City, though I can only guess at how true that is. They are the ones who recruited me, told me to come here and begin a new life as 7. 7. So the code name reminds me of those men I met only a few weeks ago. 9, 4, and 0. Yes, so we still get 9, 4, and 0. It's because of them that I was able to even come here. They didn't say it outright, but it had to be because of my meeting with them. As I walk down the flower-strewn path, my mind drifts back to how my chance at a new life came about in the first place. Okay, so we are back here in the outskirts, in the outlands of the Earth. My clan stopped outside the city again. It's not close enough to see it properly, not from our position, but I feel a strange buzz of excitement nonetheless. But as long as I have been alive, it has always been that my people had lived as nomads. We wander from place to place, moving along whenever the weather gets particularly bad. We drifters were established back when some place become too hot to live in due to the effects of climate change. And this might as well be what we're going to see in the future. We're young people and we're still learning and developing our own culture, which changes with each new person who joins us. As long as we have been a people, we have accepted anyone from any country and any nationality. Living our lives wandering the wastelands has taught us to try and be kind and open to anyone, but of course we got some bad apples. I hear some yelling and jeering behind me. With my curiosity piqued, I turn around without thought. A small group of men stands just at the line of the city limits. They're dressed in clean-cut clothes with their hair perfectly styled and everything about them screaming city dweller. However, threaded through the crowd are some scary-looking thuggish people too. People having nothing better to do and just looking for a fight. They're yelling something I can't quite hear, and when I move a little closer, I immediately regret doing so. Oh, hey! New people! New thugs, because the last time we saw the thugs, the quote-unquote thugs, they pretty much look the same. So yes, nice! So, dirty drifters aren't welcome. I feel a lump in my throat, yes. Hey, variation! Yay! I'm so like excited. I'm so happy, and I'm so like amazed that the creators actually took the time, the artists took the time to put some variations in terms of their characters, no matter how minor. Oh, nice! Props to you. Get away from our city. From our city. Wait, what? Yeah, get away before you make our city walls dirty. Yes. Ha, good one. They can probably make the walls dirty by just looking at them. Filthy things probably haven't bathed in their whole lives. I doubt they even know what the word means. Well, shut up. I bet they just roll around in the dirt and call that bathing. Okay, I'm not a chinchilla, right? They all laugh and keep yelling in the direction of our camp. I feel sick. The adults back in the camp can handle it better, but the kids, they have to sit there and listen to this nonsense. They'll get used to it, but I wish they didn't have to, at least not yet. The world is harsh enough without some idiots yelling at us, right? What should I do? Yell back. Oh yeah, there we go. We're back to making the choices. I don't know whether or not I'm going to... Wait, I think this choice, regardless, whichever one I do, we're gonna meet the guys anyway, so we're gonna meet 0, 9, and 4. So I'm just gonna do what I always do, is just, what's it called? Did I say fight them last time? Did I say fight them? No, I said ignore them or keep walking. If I pay any attention to them, they'll just grow bolder. So it's best to just ignore them, and I guess it is pretty fun to see people like that flounder at being ignored. Yes, ignored. I fix a smile on my face and walk right past them, okay. I can hear them try to heckle me and call me a dirty drifter again, but they sound angrier at being ignored than anything. I can't stop myself from grinning. Feeling how important you are yet? Yeah. Insignificant? I hold back a laugh and look around for where to go next. Okay. Before I can do much more, though, a hooded man roughly grabs me by the shirt, pulling me to him. Yes, I glare up at the man, but when he looks behind me, I suddenly realize that the jeers and yelling have stopped. Huh? What's going on? Yes. I twist myself in the man's grasp to look around and see what everyone is looking at and see that everyone's looking at something behind them. Yes. There! Ooh! New character design! Yes! Oh my gosh! I see a young man standing there quietly staring at everyone. Oh my god! I'm just like, this is okay now. Okay, I don't know if I should give my criticism yet, but like now I'll just say this one thing is that now I can actually tell the difference that this is Jungkook. Okay, there we go. He doesn't say anything, but his intense presence seems somehow larger than the entire crowd combined. And it's Ramon! Oh my god, it's Namjoon! Namjoon! A moment later, a man in all black comes to stand next to him with a regal and commanding presence of his own. But damn, he looks so fine! He looks so fine! He looks so good. There's something about them that immediately makes them seem more. Whatever they are, there is such intensity in the first man's eye that I have to remind myself to breathe. Yeah. And the second man, I find I almost forget myself in the composure he exudes. Okay, so the man in white takes one glance at me, then begins running towards us. Yes, before I can understand what's happening, he has me pulled away from the other man and behind him. He stands defensively in front of me, yes. Okay, let the mysterious man handle it, help him. I want to help him. I see that this guy is ready to fight everyone for me, but I'm not exactly the type to sit back and let someone else fight my battles. Yes, I step out from behind him, ready to defend myself. I got this, Jungkook! The mysterious man looks at me. What are you doing? I'm gonna whoop some ass. Watch, helping. Huh? I can handle it. No, I can't. No, I'm sure you can, but that's not the point. It's my fight that you jumped into, so I'm not going to sit back and let you do it for me. Before either of us can say much more, the man takes a swing at the newcomer. Yes, he effortlessly redirects the punch to the side and kicks the man in the gut. Oh, and I'm Zero. You? Okay, we're gonna have some introductory, do some introductory as we're in the middle of a fight. But it's all great. I freeze and stare at him. Did he just? Yes. I'm Hanny, but this is really not the time for the introductions. Ah, I feel like this is new. This is definitely new dialogue, but I feel like it definitely gives more character in terms of like it's for Zero. So I like this. If the opponents were serious, I might agree. Nice, he gets more lines! To puncture his point, he decks a guy, charging him in the face, making him crumple to the ground. Two more guards rush at him, and I watch as Zero easily takes him down one by one without breaking a sweat. Nice. A man suddenly grabs at my shirt out of nowhere and pulls at me, making me stumble forward. I push myself back away from the man, but my shirt slips out of his sweaty hands. Seriously, what's with everyone grabbing my shirt? It's a nice shirt, probably. The man regains himself seconds later and moves to attack me. Okay. I focus on him, narrowing my eyes. The world around me appears to slow down and nearly freeze. My heart races in my chest as I examine the man about to attack me. Left arm tense, he's ready to punch me from the left. I'm small, especially compared to him, so he's going to try to punch me from below to lessen the chance of missing me. His eyes are focused on my face, so he's intending to uppercut me. The way he's squinting suggests he can't see well, can't afford to get his eyes fixed? Yes. My eyes dart all over the attacker, looking for more clues, more weaknesses. He's standing with more weight on his left leg, right leg injured? And I'm gonna kick his right leg. Time flows again, and as the man tries to punch me, I dance out of the way, twirling to stand behind him. I kick him in his right leg, right behind the knee. The man yells out and falls forward. He lies on the ground, clutching his leg in obvious agony, unable to return to attacking me again. Yeah, see that? I look up to see Zero wordlessly staring at me, the rest of the assailants on the ground around him. Yeah. The serene man from before walks up to us. The rest of the crowd that had been watching us quickly disperses, some people outright running away. He looks at Zero. Zero, I think you could have avoided fighting if you'd let me talk to them. Always the diplomat. He then turns to me, smiling. Aw, cute. Are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, thanks to Zero, I would have been fine without you guys. Yes, thanks, Fat. Thank you for asking. Yes, thank you for asking. I laugh. A girl could get used to fighting alongside someone. Not many people would come to defend. Not many people would come to the defense of any nomad, though. So your help was much appreciated. That's heartbreaking to think. Your people are probably the kindest and most well-adapted culture out of any of the past 15 years. You open yourself to anyone, guide, and help others. Pride yourself on equality. It's a shame there's so many misunderstandings between your people and those who chose to stay behind in the cities. I know, but you know, it's always gonna be like that. The purple-haired man pauses his impromptu speech, a small smile on his face. You're back already. And I'm pretty sure, is it 4? I think he's 4. He's 4 here. I look to the side, my heart almost jumping in my throat when I see the man he's talking to. Hey, sugar. What the hell? He scared me. I didn't even hear him. The man barely glances at me before turning to the purple-haired man. 9, I checked the area, but there wasn't anything to suggest that it was ever stashed here. Yes. 9, not another number name. Yes, another number name. And he still looks snazzy with them shades. 9 puts on a pair of sunglasses, hiding away his thoughtful look. I'll be right back. Okay, bye. I'm gonna talk to Min Yoongi. With a quick glance at me, 9 leaves the group. Okay. Alright. I look at the two men I've been left with. 0 won't look at me though. 0 won't look at me. He seems stiff as he awkwardly shifts from one foot to another. And the other guy seems to be spacing out, looking somewhere over the horizon. So we have 0 and 9. I look at the man in black. It's probably a good guess that the numbers are code names of some sort. Yes. So this guy probably has a number name too. So who do you guys work for? Could it be FaZe? Yeah. 0's piercing gaze moves to me at the same time that the newcomer's eyes become laser focused on me. Suddenly feeling very nervous, I try to think of what to say next. Who should I talk to? 0, the man in black. Let's talk to the man in black because we already talked to 0. Okay, so what's FaZe like? So what's with the number names? Where are all the other numbers? So what's FaZe really like? I try to ignore the intense, nervous feelings I get just from looking at the guy. What's FaZe really like? I've read about some of it on the net, but it's always only about the public areas. So I was always curious about it. Being curious can get you killed. Well, curiosity isn't a sin, but you should always exert caution. Is what Dumbledore said. What? 4 is only kidding, mostly. Yeah, 9 comes back before I can ask any more. You're familiar with the wastelands, right? Yes. I'm going to take you on a tour now. Would you be willing to help us find something? Yes. Oh yes, of course. You didn't even need time to think? No. It's my people's way to do so. We try and help anyone out in the wastelands, especially since there's few who know them better than us. And we can't just let people wander around and get lost. The heat could get to them, and well, it could be bad. Anyways, I'm happy to help you find any place you guys need. Thank you, we're really grateful for your help. Yeah. We're looking for an old abandoned church. An abandoned church? Yes, I racked my brains trying to recall the layout of this particular area. There was a decrepit building, but I think that used to be a library, so that can't be it. I look out at the horizon and it clicks. Oh, it's that place by the dried lake. Yeah. Oh, it's that place by the dried out lake. I'm sorry if I'm going really fast and I'm just kind of reading it so far. It's because, as you guys could probably tell, it's that we've already seen this. If you guys have watched my first Let's Play, so I've already experienced most of the what's happened in the dialogue. I'm just waiting for basically anything that's new. So yeah, I think I know what we're looking for, so just follow me. Alright, so same old place, same old. I brought the guys to an abandoned church as requested. Although the trip didn't take as long as it normally takes me on my own, since the guys happen to have a rover ready to go. Yes, a rover. It was the fanciest rover I've been in, so I enjoyed the ride while it lasted. I got to sit in the front while I acted as navigator. As soon as we step foot into the place, 0 begins to wander around, looking at everything in wonder. Alright, but just as quickly, 4 moves to him and grabs his shoulder, stopping him. 0 looks back at him without a word. 4 silently stares back for a few moments before speaking. Don't wander around mission sites, especially before 9 has given you any instructions. At the mention of 9, the 3 of us turn to look at him. But he's no longer standing where he just was. Yeah, 0 shakes off 4's hand and walks a little further away. Alright. 4 merely watches him. Where is 9? Where is he? I look around. Was here even? Yes. I watch in confusion as an annoyed 4 walks around the church, rocks, and who knows what else crunching beneath his feet. With 4 distracted, 0 seems happy enough to take this opportunity to explore. He glances back at me as he stops to touch and examine one of the statues. Do you know who this statue is supposed to be? Sorry, I'm not sure. I don't know much about this place, really. We could narrow it down based on location to the god or gods that were worshipped here. Yeah, I can run a search. And there is 9. I turn and jump as I notice 9 standing right next to me, his glasses off now as he examines a different statue. How did I not notice him move right next to me? Because you ninja like that. I take a deep breath. Okay. Do all of them do this? I think I might seriously have a heart attack before I get home. 4 appears just as suddenly on the other side of 9. Have you all forgotten we're here on a mission? Okay, ever the businessman. And this girl can leave now. She's done her part. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, fine. Even if we're working, I think it's always a good time to Even if we're working, I think it's always good to take a time out to learn about the world around us if we can. We might not get another chance like this. Yeah, work time is work time, and this is Zero's first mission outside of Olympia. We should be teaching him good work ethic. Oh, yes, 4 and 0 both turn in different directions, looking as if they've seen or heard something. Yes, because we've got company. 4 moves away from us, while 0 runs up and gets in front of me, and 9 defensively. Not without experience myself, I narrow my eyes and look around for whatever it is that set them all off. Are you expecting someone? Nope. We weren't, no. I peek out from behind 0 to see several hooded men standing there. Yes, 4 is no longer anywhere to be seen. 0 stands in a defense stance, watching the hooded men like a hawk. So 9 begins to speak. Hey now. This is your hideout, right? Sorry to intrude. Yeah. Didn't see a doorbell or like a knocker. You know damn well this is our place. Oh. The hooded man looks at all 3 of us and narrows his eyes. A dirty drifter and some freaks from Olympia. There's no way you're not looking for our spoils. Yeah. Suddenly 9 puts 2 fingers in his to his ear for a moment. Then some sort of acknowledgement lights up in his eyes. Okay. He lets his hand fall back down and instead slides on his sunglasses. We're just looking for one thing in particular, really. Okay. Something catches my eye just behind the group of hooded men. It's Yoongi, or it's 4. Before I can comprehend what's happening, 4 appears as if out of nowhere. Grabbing the leader by the head with both hands, he quickly twists it, dispatching the man with ease. Damn. Cold-blooded! Damn. Before the body can even reach the floor, 4 turns to another one of the hooded men and stabs him. He pulls something out of his jacket. I only catch the flash of steel when 4 moves in the blink of an eye. He cuts the man down so fast that all I can catch is the aftermath, another body falling to the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Okay. The third man looks terrified out of his mind. Okay. Not waiting for 4 to get to him, he turns and runs out of the church. 4 lets out a small tisk sound as he watches the man flee but doesn't follow, because he can't be bothered. He turns around to survey the area and I find myself watching him in quiet awe. I have to admit these guys are turning out to be really cool, right? But our troubles are hardly over as another one of the hooded men appears from behind the statue. He makes a beeline towards 9 and me. Yeah, 0, go. Okay, go. Do your thing, but then trip on the floor. I don't know. 0 quickly nods and rushes to meet the man head on, but he trips over some loose floor tiles and stumbles. Yes, that gives the man just enough time to rush right past him and straight at me. All right, 9 pushes me behind him and pulls out a stun baton from his coat and whips him. And with hardly any effort on his part, he strikes the guy with his baton the moment he gets in reach. The guy crumples to the ground, thus ending the fight. 0, who had already been on his way to capture the guy, looks stunned. He pokes the groaning man on the floor with his foot and looks away. Yes, 4 appears next to 0, making me jump once again at his sudden entrance. You tripped, 0, tripped. You goddamn motherfucking tripped. That mistake could have been the end. Yeah. 9 shakes his head. It's his first time. Go easy on him. Right. He's had 13 years of training. Yeah, 13 years of training. He could do a better job of protecting his leader than this. 4 looks at 9 instead. The weather generator is secure. Alright. Good. And I heard that the others just successfully wrapped up their mission too. 0 perks up at this and looks at 9. Is everyone okay? 9 nods. That type of mission is 6's specialty. So there wasn't any need to worry. And if memory serves me right, 6, I feel it was it Hosok? I feel like it was him. I don't even know. But anyways, from the title screen. He'd never let anyone get hurt, not even 5. Taehyung? I can't. Oh god, I suck at remembering shit. Sorry. Anyways, we'll come back to the menu scene and we'll confirm it either way. So 0 looks away again and I feel annoyed with 4. Even if 5 does have a habit of wandering off. Say something before say nothing. I want to say something to you. I can't help myself. I have to say something. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes, no matter how good or experienced they're supposed to be. You don't know anything about us, so stay out of this. Oh my god. We're not playing here. One mistake can mean the end of a life. If that's true, then why don't you all finally explain exactly who you are? 9 takes off his glasses and smiles. Okay. For you, I'll tell you this much. You can keep a secret, right? Yes, I nod. I'm sure you already guessed that we're a part of Phantasm, a special team within Phase to be exact. Our missions are extremely critical to the nation. So you came all the way here from Olympia City? Yes. 9 nods. Sorry, I can't tell you more about what we do or our real names. But you've seen us work with your own eyes. Yeah, I can tell you that you should be on the lookout for a special message soon. Yes. A message from Phase? Yes, from Phase. 9 nods again and 4 snorts. Lucky you, I wonder if you'll make it. I did. Spoiler alert. Zero merely stares at me with an inscrutable expression, seeming curious himself. Okay, we'll be going now, and thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. We can't give you a ride back, though. Sorry. Even in this in this brand new demo, you're still not gonna give you a ride back. It's alright. I can ask one of my clans to pick me up. So they're leaving then. I wonder if I'll ever see them again. You will. Say farewell to 9, say farewell to 0, say farewell to 4, let them go without comment. I'll say 5, I'll say bye to 0. Yeah, I think that's what I did last time too. So thanks for jumping in to help before. It was cool working together. I hold out a hand for a handshake. He simply stares down at my outstretched hand and I start to feel a little silly. Looking a little embarrassed, he finally reaches out to shake my hand, his larger one enveloping my own. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for helping us. Yeah. I nod and smile. Alright, come on. Yeah, come in. Zero glances at him, then back at me, and lets go of my hand, perhaps a little slowly. Alright, 9 and 4 turn and 9 and 4 turn and start making their way out of the church, making their way to the church entrance, but Zero doesn't immediately move at first. It's as if he wants to say something else, but he doesn't. Come on, kid. Yeah. 4 calls out. Yeah, with that, Zero reluctantly turns and leaves to catch up with his comrades. Okay, and ooh, wait, I feel like this might have changed. I think so. I feel like there's more finesse in terms of like the what's it called, the CG. Damn, I really like it. I like it. Lost in my memories, it seems like I've already wandered into Olympia City Center. Blinking, I look around at the tall buildings shimmering in the evening sun's ray. The air seems so much cooler here, so much cleaner, because there's a filter, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. I don't know. The greenery intermixed with the beautiful solar panel-covered architecture gives off an indescribable feeling. It's as if humanity itself was able to harness the beauty and power of nature and coexist side by side. I take a deep breath and smile. Finally, I've reached Olympia City, my dream city. Ever since I heard of the wondrous city, I've wanted to visit. I can scarcely believe that I'm really standing here now. Everything looks just as clean, gorgeous, and serene as I'd heard. I can't believe I'll really get to live in the city. I can't wait to see everything there is to do here. People walk around me, likely headed home after a long day, but even they seem in a good mood. I guess you can afford to be when you don't have to worry about starving or passing out from heat. Some of them head down slow moving walkways, eager to get where they need to go. Others in cars fly above our heads, much higher in the sky. I begin to space out, just admiring the trees and watching the stream near me gently flow past. I try to absorb the feeling I'm having now, knowing that I'll never likely have it again. In this moment, everything feels perfect, the future boundless, and the possibilities endless. And in this moment, it's as if I've regained youth I thought I'd lost. Regain the feeling that I can do anything, and the feeling that regain the feeling that I can do anything, and the feeling that anything can happen. I'm able to hold on to this ephemeral feeling but for a moment before the light fades away and the world of darkness steeps back in. Filtering the low voices of the crowd from somewhere, two voices drift to my ears. I look around and see in the distance a woman bowing deeply in apology to an older man. It's fine, I don't want to hear your excuses anyway. This is the kind of thing I should expect when hiring a single mother. Your kids come before your work after all. Well, it's not like that. This isn't an everyday occurrence, sir. And besides, that email didn't need to be sent off until later tonight. I can still make it. No, that's fine. I'll have Matthew do it instead. This isn't the first time I've trusted a woman to get something done and she failed. She didn't even have kids as an excuse, so at least you're a little better. Oh my god. Are you talking about Soohyun? Well, she's young. Exactly, young and lazy. That's what everybody says about the millennials. After all the risks that we take hiring minority groups like women and young people, you'd think you'd all work a little harder. Well, it's called being ethical, just so you know, and there are actual laws for that. You can't get it. You can't get anywhere with this kind of attitude. I can't listen to the conversation anymore. I feel ill and weak in the knees. Here too? Yes, here too. Even in Olympia City, there's crap like this going on. Of course, it's always gonna happen. As long as we exist, it's always gonna happen. Even though it's the most technologically advanced city in the world, there's still these kinds of backward ideas, of course. I stare blankly at the stream next to me, a cloud of darkness making everything that glittered with beauty only moments ago seem mockingly dull. Well, that's life. That is life, and that is the reality. Isn't that sad and fucked up? I don't even hear my name being called at first until I feel a hand on my arm. So I snap my head up to see Zero, of all people, standing in front of me. I stare at him in shock. Good to see you back. Long time no see. Zero, long time no see. Zero shyly smiles and nods at me. I came to get you. I mean, I was sent to get you. You're late. Sorry. They thought you might be lost. I gasped and then quickly tapped the side of my glasses to bring up the digital overlay. The time says 5:45. I was supposed to be there at 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm 45 minutes late. Oh shit, let's go. I start walking together with Zero. After a few quiet moments, I glance at him. Okay, I'm sorry I'm so late. Do you know any shortcuts? Yeah, maybe. Just one though. One is enough. Okay, can you run fast? What? Because if you can't, he's gonna leave me anyways. You won't be able to keep up with the other guys if you're about to meet, much less me. Before I can respond, Zero runs off at a ridiculous speed. Ah, what a little shit. Yep. Determined to catch up, I dash off through the Sunset City after him. Is that it? Woo! It's new shit! Yay! New shit, new shit, new shit, new shit! Yay! I catch up to Zero in the train station. Just it's exciting. Okay, now things are about to get exciting. Alright, where are we going? Oh my god, oh my god. My footsteps echo through the large, almost empty area. Yeah, where is everybody? I thought it was like rush hour. No? I guess that's not a thing in the future. That would be great if it wasn't. I can see Zero standing in the middle waiting for me. I almost feel compelled to jog up to him, but seeing him just standing there makes me feel a little rebellious. So I'll just walk. I slowed down my pace the tiniest bit. Even though I'm already fucking late, I don't care. I'm petty as shit. He made me run after him through the city so he can wait a bit. Once I finally get close enough, Zero turns away from observing me to face the man behind the counter. He shows the man something that looks like a clearance card. Okay. She's with me, new operative. Ooh, okay. I didn't know you had secret entrances in the train station. The man glances at the clearance card as his eyes briefly light up with a colorful pattern. Ooh, wow. It's gone as quickly as it appeared, too quick for me to catch anything other than a flash of orange in his eyes. The man spares me a quick glance before he nods and waves us through. Okay, wow. Fancy! As I follow Zero, who isn't running off at high speed this time, I take the time to observe our surroundings. The place looks old, yet well kept. This is old? It looks brand new to me. Jesus. Okay. Whoever is keeping the interior design like this must really like the vintage look. I suppose, because this is the future. It's like something crazy like 2070, year 2070, some shit like that. So this is considered vintage. God. Can you? That's crazy, but that's true though. That's still crazy though. Though I still don't get why we're in an old-fashioned train station. This is so bizarre. This is honestly so bizarre. Can't get used to it. But yeah, it's the reality. It's the reality of things. I had hoped we'd be flying there in a car, since I've never been on a flying one before. But oh well, maybe some other time? Yeah, I'm sure you'll get the chance. Maybe we'll be involved in some high-speed chase. Who knows? Zero starts moving towards one of the trains that's just arrived, and I follow him in. Ooh. Okay, now this is really vintage. This is like... Well, it's not vintage now, but like I'm sure vintage in that future. So Zero sits down on one side and I sit on the other across from him. He merely stares at me, slowly making me feel more and more awkward. So, I can't take it anymore, so I turn to look around the vintage-style train. It's so empty. Are we really the only ones on the train? Pretty much. I mean, do they just travel by like, I don't know, what do they use to travel? Other than what I assume is like a really upgraded version of a bullet train. When I turn back, Zero is just staring at me with no discernible expression. I decided that this might be a good time to ask a question. Ask a question? Okay, now I'm going to save. Or not. Or not. Okay. Am I not saving? Can I not save? Hello? Wait, oh, fine. Whatever. I guess I won't be saving. Anyway, so let's see. Why are we taking the train like this? Does this head straight to phase? Or why are you staring? I'm kind of torn between these two, honestly, because I am assuming this question can lead to this question, which is like obvious enough. Like, why would we be taking this train? Why are you staring? Why are you staring? Zero looks away. Sorry. Aw, I didn't mean it. No, it's okay. I was just wondering, yeah. Zero shrugs and falls silent. I sigh. First awkward conversation, first milestone complete, I guess. I'm pretty sure this does head straight through phrase. I can probably figure that much out. So other than a few curious stolen glances here and there, we spend the rest of the train ride completely silent. Okay. In around 15 minutes time, we arrive at the next station. Okay. Ooh, okay. And we head into Phase HQ itself. So the moment I get a look inside, I stop in my tracks. The beautiful atrium has a light feeling to it with so much open space and the windows letting in the natural light. It's filled with people, operatives, and researchers all in white walking about. Some are in groups, some on their own. Although it's busy, the area itself is too big to feel crowded. I space out, taking in all the details of this wonderfully spacious place. I step back and look up at the ceiling and at the sky above. Wow. Yeah. Good evening. I look back down to see a woman standing there. Oh, a woman. Hey, I've seen this in the thumbnail. If you guys have checked out on their page, their like official like game page for this, like which you really should if you're like really interested, then yeah, you can see on the side there's a couple thumbnails that we get of the new upgraded version of this demo, and I saw this lady in one of them. So yeah. So I'm Dr. Kiara Park. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Nice. Although you are quite late. I'm sorry. Oh yes, I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes. Dr. Park gives a brief nod of acknowledgement as if she'd already forgotten it. Then she turns to Zero. Thank you for going to retrieve Operative 7, Zero. Ooh, Operative 7. Operative 7! What a weird... Oh wait, that's me. They're referring to me, but it sounds so fancy. Sounds so high, like, you know, what's like a high, so what? Top secret, so top secret, so like, you know. Zero smiles back at the doctor. So formal. You're free to go now, Zero. Zero places his right hand over his heart and bows his head slightly before running off further into the building. Okay, bye. I watch him go, but he zooms off so fast that he's gone out of my sight before I know it. What a fast one that one is. Please come with me. Okay. I'll take you to your room. Okay. She motions for me to follow. As we walk through the large space side by side, Dr. Park holds a tablet up. She begins to go through my stats one by one. These are most impressive. Thank you! Especially considering you have joined us without going through any of our training and advancement initiatives. Ooh. So I'm a special case. I looked around the atrium and at all the people around us. Is it okay to talk about all that here? Everyone here are operatives within the secret branch or phase. Okay, so everybody's just like, we all know this is all top secret shit going on, so whatever is said in this building, it stays in the building. Therefore, an operative's basic stats are public information. I frown. What's that? Oh, basic stats are... Oh, okay. So everybody knows, basically. So, okay, no big secrets. It feels a bit odd to be reduced down to stats like a game, or maybe just a literal statistic. It seems I forgot to introduce myself properly. Oh, I am the lead researcher here at Phase. Oh, okay. I have many responsibilities, so at times you may not see me often. Oh, okay. One of the things I am in charge of is ensuring that all our operatives are always healthy and at their best. I apologize for forgetting. That's alright. I'm always delighted when someone so talented joins us, especially at Phantom Alpha's level. Thank you. That's very high praise, especially for someone in your position. But I feel a lump in my throat. Am I really good enough? I don't know if I'm really what you think I am. I'm not sure that this whole thing isn't a mistake. Have faith in yourself, girl. She stops in front of me, making me stop with her. She practically shoves her tablet in my face. She's like, look at these stats! Have you ever seen anything like it? With her stylus, she points to my skill level ranking. It says I have a rating of it says I have a rating of S class. Ooh, S for spicy, which means I'm hella good. This software analyzes the potential ability of a candidate based on provided data. Okay, and it's rarely ever wrong. Okay, alright, whatever. She then relaxes and smiles at me. I made the software myself after all. Nice, but it could be updated with new data later on. I'm sure that any new data will only prove the software's ranking to be correct, or who knows, maybe even better. The doctor's eyes seem to glitter at the thought before we begin walking again. What is it that Faze got the data from, anyway? No, where is it? Yeah, where is it that Faze got the data from, anyways? Didn't I go through a test? Or some shit like that? The data was collected by our operatives who came in contact with you. Really? That's kind of... so that time, of course. Okay. But still, I wasn't with them very long. Faze is a part of the government in Olympia. Okay. And naturally, we have an extensive data network for the defense of the city. Okay. The drifters were close to the city after all. Okay. You know I'm a drifter? Yes. Well, wait, no. I guess it makes sense that you would, considering everything else. What do you mean? Well, you seem to know everything. I'm used to people from cities treating me like crap if they figure that out. Yeah, I'm used to people from cities treating me like crap if they figure that out. I see. Okay. There are many operatives from all over Europe, Asia, India, Africa, every inhabited continent. Yeah. I myself am from America, and besides that, I judge on merit. I don't care where someone is from. I find myself smiling at the good doctor's words. Although she seems a bit stiff, knowing this makes me feel better about her. Yeah. That's how things should be. It's nice to hear someone in here share that opinion. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay, so this is my dorm. We enter a hallway and Dr. Park stops in front of one of the doors. This is where you'll be staying from now on. Okay, so it's like a dorm. If you have any questions, you should use the Faze wall interface in the room. Okay. It's equipped with high security clearance information about Faze. Okay. If you can't find something there, I encourage you to contact your new teammates. Okay. I find that high mission success rates have a direct correlation with high synchronization rates. Okay. Now please excuse me, Seven. It was nice to meet you, but I have much work to do. I will be contacting you tomorrow. Okay. On behalf of everyone here, welcome to Phantasm. Thank you. Alright, very formal. With that, Dr. Park finally leaves. I giddily stare at the door to my new room. It's finally time to see where I'll be sleeping from now on. I take a deep breath to steady myself and go in. I hope it's... it's so cute. I like it. I love it. I love this, like, dusty rose pink color you got going on. My bedroom, looks so different from any place I've ever stayed at before. Although, considering most places I've stayed at were dirty, abandoned, or a literal hole in the ground. Oh, my gosh. My gosh. This is definitely beyond compare. That's where exhaustion hits me out of nowhere like a ton of bricks. I drag myself towards the bed and flop down on top of it, too tired to do much else. I can't believe I'm finally here. And I have a bed! Yes! The trip was long and exhausting. Yes, and damn Zero for making me run after him. So tired. Still, I wonder... Oh yeah, is this really the right choice? I feel anxious but excited too. Not sure which one's winning just yet, so I'll wait and see on that one. I wonder what my teammates will be like. Well, I'm sure 9, 4, and 0 are like the definite. And my thoughts feel heavier and heavier, and I can no longer fight to keep my eyes open. In my last moments of consciousness, I wonder what life will be like at Faze. Sleep! Oh, more shit! Yes! It's time to explore Faze! Yes! The next few scenes take place over the course of Seven's first week at Faze. Okay. What area would you like to visit? Can I save? Save. Okay, where area would you like to visit? The cafeteria, the lounge at night, the lounge in the evening, nowhere. I want to stay in my room forever and ever. Okay, let's go to the cafeteria. Let's just go down the list. It looks like I still have time before dinner, but I'm exhausted from all of Dr. Park's testing earlier today. I think I'll take a nap first. I change into my sleeping clothes and throw myself onto the bed, lying on my stomach. All it takes is my head hitting the soft pillow before I'm out. Yes. Ooh, I groggily open my eyes, not knowing what day or month it is, much less where I am. Same, when you nap too hard. I slowly push myself up and rub my eyes, trying to remember. Right, this is Faze, and I took a nap. Yes, a nap. Yes, I turn and look at the window and see the nighttime sky greet me back. I grab my phone and look at the time. 9:37 p.m. Damn, I missed dinner. Crap. I overshot dinner by just a little for sure, if a little was 3 hours. Damn, that's a lot. Not to mention I ruined my sleep schedule after only a few days here. I know. Good job, me. Well, I'm wide awake now. Wide awake. I'm wide awake. Now I don't know what to do. I guess you can scavenge for food if you're really hungry. I look out at the full moon shining in the sky as I try to decide what to do. I shrug. Guess I'll go eat anyway. Yep. Getting dressed, I grab my arrow glasses and leave my room. What the fuck are those? Turning on the overlay on my arrow, I select my destination and head off down the hallway. Oh, I guess it's just like a GPS for your eyes, I guess. Ooh, okay. Alright, in the cafeteria now, I order my dinner from the touchscreen, then sit at a table to wait for it. There's a few others here, and I hazard a guess that people eat here 24/7 anyway. Okay, cool. Then I'm not the stupid one that overshot dinner by 3 hours. I scan the other people here curiously, but most wear the white uniforms of phase researchers. Here and there, some very distinct people stand out with a strong aura, and I bet that they might be other operatives. Other operatives. That feels so weird to think. I know. The operatives look so intense and capable that I wonder for the millionth time if I have a right to be here. That's when I notice someone who looks distinct but has a different feeling from the others. Someone in white. What? Oh, it's you, Zero! Hey! Hey. Something about him feels naturally more innocent than the others. Thinking back, he felt different from all the Phantom Alpha team that I met so far. Okay, I find myself curious about why that is and tilt my head. Maybe I should go over and talk to him? Would that be weird? I mean, are we working on the same team? Because if we are, then that wouldn't be weird. I'm contemplating this when he gets up. Oh no, he takes his tray to the trash can, empties it, and leaves the cafeteria. Damn, should have moved faster. Order 106! Yes! I sigh and stand up to get my food. Maybe next time? Maybe. Or Dr. Park said I should get to know all my teammates. Maybe I can find him after dinner. With that thought, I walk over to retrieve my food and finally eat. Foods. Yum. After dinner, I'm back to wandering the corridors again. This time, my destination is set on Zero's location, which is only marked as a relaxation area. Really? It looks like he's outside. I wonder why he'd be outside at night. Maybe he can't sleep? Maybe. As I ponder these things, I move through the seemingly endless corridors and elevators. Although I'd been trying to ignore it for some time, my heart yearns to see something other than these white walls. Right, it's so sterile. No, you're a phase operative now. Gotta think like a city dweller. You're the one who chose to stop drifting after all. My heart doesn't seem to care though, and it continues to argue with my mind until I reach my destination. Aw, but this is nice. This is very nice. I'm surprised when I open the glass doors to what appears to be a rooftop area with gardens. Or several, in fact. The light from inside shines through the glass, giving off a gentle glow in the darkness of night. Yes. I easily spot Zero's white jacket against the dark backdrop in the distance. He's sitting on one of the benches with his hands in his pockets, his posture relaxed. I feel uneasy when I suddenly wonder if it's okay to just go to talk to him like this. Of course it is. I mean, maybe he wanted to be alone. Oh, true. Remembering Dr. Park's words, though, gives me strength. I shake my head and begin striding towards him. He glances at me immediately, his large dark eyes shining in the faint light. Hi. Mind if I sit here? Zero shakes his head and scoots over on the bench, and I sit down. I wait for him to start speaking to question why I'm here, but he doesn't. The seconds stretch on into minutes before that I realize that my plan to chat with him has turned into an awkward silence. Frantic at my social failure, I try to think of something good to say that isn't "tell me your whole life story." So, nice night. It's a really nice night for an evening. I knew it. Oh god, did I really just say that? Yes. I feel heat rush to my face at my terrible social skills. But Zero just looks at me and actually gives me a small laugh. Yeah. At seeing his bright smile, I relax. Good, so he has a sense of humor at least, right? If this had been 4, it might have gone really badly. Oh, come on. 4 is just Sun. He's Sundere. So, Dr. Park told me I should try to get to know you guys, the team I mean. I saw you in the cafeteria earlier, so I thought I'd come say hi. Zero nods along, then scratches his head. Are you getting used to this? Are you getting used to things? Do you have any questions? I think so. When did you come here? No, I should have saved. I wonder why they took out the right click on the save. Unless I'm missing something, no? No. Shit. Okay. So when did you come here? One question pops in my mind. When did you come here, Zero? I was a little kid. Okay, 7 years old. Oh, wow, that must have been hard. Yeah. Aw. Although I've only been a part of Phantom Alpha for 3 weeks. Oh, so you're new like me? Zero nods and I smile, feeling like a little better. I guess we can be the rookies on the team then. Yeah, I know you've been at phase longer, but let's help each other out. Yeah. I hold out a hand to Zero and he looks surprised before taking it. We shake hands briefly and Zero smiles. I was feeling kind of lonely, so I'm glad you came. Aww. Oh, you mean to talk? Zero slowly shakes his head. No, like, I'm pretty sure it's because he's just like the rookie, quote unquote. But now we have another rookie, which is us. So it's like, yay, comrade. Yes and no. I was sitting out here to collect my thoughts. But I meant to the team. Yeah, I'm the youngest and newest member, and everyone is so experienced. So it's been hard sometimes. I feel you there. I've been wondering the whole time if they've got the right person for the job. I saw your skills. You're good, don't worry. Aw, thank you. I smile and lean back, looking at the sky. I can't help but feel relief from the validation. From hearing it from someone who actually saw me in action. Thanks. After that, we fall silent for the rest of our time together. I think that both of us feel better just having someone who understands. Okay, oh no, we get back here anyways. Okay, so we're able to actually just oh man, I should have stayed at Jungkook's part, Jungkook's questions. Okay, so going down the list, continuing on the lounge at night. Ooh, hey, this is really fancy. Kind of reminds me of that one lounge that we had seen in, what's it called? Mystic Destinies, right. After some short introductions to the staff and a really nice dinner in the cafeteria, I was pointed towards the lounge by someone. Whatever I was expecting when I saw the word lounge, it was certainly not this. Everything in phase is so luxurious, it's going to take some time to get used to it. I can't remember a single moment in my life before when I was anywhere this nice. I walked towards the bar and carefully take in my surroundings. From the flooring to the interior decoration and even the view through the windows. Everything about this place feels supremely high class. No. Wandering the wastelands definitely didn't offer any opportunities for this kind of luxury. Yes. I stopped next to the bar and looked down at the menu screen. As I start to scroll through it, one thing becomes very clear. What? All of these drinks sound so unfamiliar, and there's no prices either. Ugh. Unless it's complimentary open bar? Yeah? I'm down for that. Does that mean it's free, or is it that no one around here cares about the price or something? I sigh and plop myself down on a bar stool. After poking around on the menu, I order a drink, something I'm vaguely sure I know. What? With nothing else to do but wait, I swivel around on the stool and observe the people in the lounge. It's far from empty here, but there's one particular corner that seems to be left alone completely. That looks like such a good spot, though. Here's your order, operative. Oh, ugh. A voice suddenly speaks, so suddenly, in fact, that I nearly jump off the bar stool. I spin around to face the bartender with a sheepish smile. Please pretend like you didn't see that. The bartender only smiles back at me as she places my order in front of me. She gives me a little nod and walks away, leaving me all by myself. Okay. I look down at my drink. So I guess it's free? Either that or they're gonna take it out of my wage. Right. I could try to call the bartender back and ask, but I feel like that's something I can find out later. Although it's not immediately apparent, I can feel people throwing me curious glances as they talk. What? I can't hear what they're saying, but I can guess. I imagine it's not every day that someone new joins phase as an operative instead of a trainee. Even if their curiosity is understandable, that doesn't mean that I have any desire to be stared at like that, right? Mind your own business. At least they're not all pointing and laughing at me, yelling, "Get out, you dirty drifter!" Try, right? True. That's better than that. All I want is a quiet moment with my drink in some dark corner without all the eyes on me. Right. I grab my drink and head for the quiet corner that everyone else seems to avoid, because I'm pretty sure it's someone's corner. The gossipers all quiet down and stare at me before quickly turning away for good. Why? Oh, now they stop. Whatever. I set my drink on the table and sit down, only to sit on something not quite right. Oops, did I sit on something? Something warm and hard. I sat on someone, didn't I? I jump up to my feet. In an instant, I whirl around to look at whatever it is I sat down on. Four? Oh, shit. Oops. And the name slips out of my lips before I can think to stop myself. I feel many eyes on me again. There's a sudden tension in the air, something that clearly isn't missed by the observers. I am so sorry I just sat on you. Like, you just blend right into the darkness, okay? Like, you're wearing all black and it's dark corners, so you can't really blame me, okay? And he's apparently an assassin character, like assassin class, so like you're stealthy, okay? And you're sneaky, alright? The sleepy four slowly cracks his eye open and blinks several times before finally directing his gaze at me. Aish, what are you yelling at my name? Why are you yelling my name for? I'm sorry. I guess he didn't realize that I sat on him. I gulp. The way he handled himself with those people on our first meeting is not something I could forget. He didn't feel me sit on him? Nope. I'm sorry. I was just surprised to see you here. I lost my train of thought as I stared down at him just laying there. Why are you sleeping out here? Ford takes a slow deep breath and pushes himself up into a sitting position. He tousles his hair a bit and looks up at me with sleepy eyes. I was tired. This was closer. Yeah, okay. I guess that explains why everyone was avoiding this corner. He stares at me without uttering a word. Should I just grab my drink and go somewhere else? He blinks slowly as if chasing away the post-nap haze. You. Yes, me. I inhale sharply. Oh no, he's gonna say something about me sitting on him. I should apologize. He suddenly smirks and extends his hand to me. What? Does he want me to help? Or... does he want me to help? Oh, wait, what? His words back in the abandoned church come back to me. I'll shake your hand if I see you again. Oh, did he say that? Because he didn't say that. Okay, I fight back a grin and take his hand. So I finally get that handshake then. Four is a man of his words then. Yeah, Four is a man of his word. The handshake is brief but firm. Quickly enough, he pulls back his hand. Don't think I didn't realize you sat on me earlier though. Oh, okay. Haha, of course. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just didn't see you there. Examine your surroundings properly next time. Yeah. If you're that inattentive, you might miss something crucial in a mission and get yourself or someone else killed. Okay, God. If I don't know what to say to that, yeah. His words remind me of what he said to Zero back then in the abandoned church. Four slowly stands up and starts to walk off, only to stop right next to me. Oh, maybe if we talked to Four back in the abandoned church, he would have said that. Like, I'll shake your hand when I see you again. Okay. If that's the case, then okay, it makes sense. Maybe I might go back for it just for the hell of it. He looks down at me with a strange look in his eyes. Something I can't quite place. Welcome to Phantom Alpha 7. Oh, thank you. He nods to himself and walks away without another word, leaving me to stare at his retreating back. I'm not entirely sure what to make of him, but was he trying to look out for me? Yeah. I plop myself down in Four's abandoned spot and grab my drink. Whatever I thought before, it seems that me accepting FaZe's offer will definitely prove to be interesting. I'm nervous about meeting the rest of the team, but for now, I sit back and relax, enjoying my drink with a name that I can't recall. Alright, let's get on to the next place then. The lounge in the evening. Okay. Where? I wonder who we'll meet there. So it's either... We already met 0, we already met 4. I'm pretty sure we might meet 9. That was just Namjoon, maybe? Another day. Another load of paperwork and educational classes about FaZe to get through. At least I'm finished now, I think. I trudged through the endless corridors for what seemed like the millionth time this week. It's Friday, but time in FaZe doesn't even seem to exist. Still, though, I'm determined to relax and take some time off. They said I'll start mission training on Monday, so maybe I can go out and explore Olympia this weekend. The thought alone perks me up, and I stand up a little straighter, and I pull my slumped shoulders back. Yeah, I should cheer up. I can start relaxing by getting a drink from the lounge. Yes, and with that in mind, I set my destination and head off. I'm always drinking here. But hey, if it's a complimentary open bar, then I would take advantage of it too. When I enter the lounge, I'm greeted by a beautiful view of the evening sky outside. Yeah, that's really pretty. It immediately improves my mood. Coming here was definitely a right decision after a tough week. I start to head towards the bar, but then I notice a familiar face sitting at a table. Hey, it's 9, but he's not the only one there. Oh, a man in all white sits across from him, and I recognize his uniform as one of the rarely seen administrative staff here. Nine's eyes meet mine briefly, and I immediately turn away toward the bar. I walk over to it and seat myself. Don't want to be caught staring like a weirdo, but too late. I have to fight the urge to look back as the bartender comes to take my order. I guess they're having a meeting, or maybe they're just drinking, I can't tell. I order my drink and fall silent, wondering exactly what Nine's role is within the organization. Well, I read his profile that he's the leader, so I guess he deals with the higher ups here too. Yeah, I wouldn't be in Phantom Alpha if it wasn't for Nine vouching for me, but I haven't seen him since that day. I decided that I have to thank him for what he did for me. Yeah, I decide that I have to thank him for what he did for me, for the chance he's given me despite my being a drifter. Maybe I'll go talk to him before I leave. Hey, how are you? Oh, boy, don't need to because he's talking to me. I almost jump out of my skin at the gentle voice next to me. I turn to see Nine sliding onto the bar stool next to me. I manage to stammer out a response. I'm fine, good, really, yeah. Jeez, you scared me. Sorry. I'm not very good at stealth, but sometimes I still manage to surprise people. Yeah. Well, that's alright. I was just thinking of going to talk to you. Really? Yeah. I nod. Of course. We saw each other when I came in, and you're my leader now. Yeah. I should greet you, right? I mean, that's okay. Nine chuckles. Yeah, that's okay. I just thought you might be intimidated or something. No, sort of, but no. Why would I be? Maybe a little. Why would I be? I mean, we met before, right? Why would I be intimidated? So you've been nothing but kind to me. That's a relief to hear. Yeah. Are people afraid of you usually? Nine tilts his head, seeming to think about his answer. Maybe it's not that they're afraid, but rather that they misunderstand me. I see. Isn't that the reason behind most human conflicts, though? Misunderstanding? Yeah. Yes. I think about some of the arguments and fights that I've seen in my lifetime. When you cut away all the fluff, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what's left. Misunderstanding. I guess being a leader might be tough, especially if he's always in contact with both phase officials and his teammates. They may not always understand why he does what he does. I look at Nine and smile. Then let's always make the effort to try and understand each other. Yeah. Nine looks momentarily surprised before smiling back. I like that. Aw. The bartender hands me my drink then. Nine orders one for himself and then turns back to me. So how are you doing in phase? Are you getting used to life here? Yeah, sure, I shrug. I think so. It's not easy, but... Nine nods to himself. It's the corridors, right? Yeah, they all look the same. The corridors? I mean, it's gotta be the classes too, and everything else. But since you were a drifter, you probably miss all that freedom. I think about the cold, white, endless corridors all through phase. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, you're right. It's everything that makes it hard. It's also different from what I'm used to. But I think when I'm traveling through the buildings But I think when I'm traveling through the building is what feels the strangest. All of them look the same, so it almost doesn't feel like you're going anywhere, right? And there's no window, so it doesn't even feel like time is passing. Did you see the cherry blossom tree when you came into the city? Yes, I did. Huh? I'm confused at the sudden topic change, wondering if I misheard something, but I decide to roll with it. Cherry blossoms? Yeah, I saw them. They were beautiful. Yeah, that's how you know you know you're really here. Like, really here in Olympia. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I've never seen them before, but I've always heard about them. Yeah, they're beautiful. But did you know that they bloom year-round? Really? I narrow my eyes. What do you mean? That's impossible. They're cherry blossoms. I know, but these are special. Okay. They were genetically engineered to be able to bloom at any time. Oh. Figures. Especially since they're in the protected area of Olympia. Oh, that's pretty cool then. Nine nods. Okay, I thought so too. But as I've stayed here, I've started to think differently. What do you mean? Nine looks so serious when I asked this, and then I nearly leaned back at the intensity in his eyes. Yeah, because just, genetically altering, the course of nature, and it's just like, wow, to tailor to our liking, and it's just like, aren't cherry blossoms so loved because of their transient nature? We only have them once a year normally, so it's special. Well, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get it, right? So when you take that away, you take away a lot of their beauty, of the way they bloom so brightly before fading away. And you also take away that natural passage of time. You're taking away something humans have experienced for thousands of years. The change of seasons, right. I suddenly remember back to what we were discussing before the cherry blossom tangent. So are you talking about the phase corridors? Exactly. Not feeling the passage of time isn't normal. It throws you off, makes everything feel artificial. Right. I get a deep sense of homesickness from that alone. Yeah. It's natural to yearn for nature and things like that. It's natural to yearn for nature and things like the change of seasons, when that's what you're used to. Yeah, you're right. It's impressive what man managed to do, but that doesn't necessarily mean it feels right. Exactly. At that moment, the bartender puts Nine's drink in front of him. He pauses to take a sip. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to ramble like that. No, this deep side of conversations is what I live for. No, it's quite alright. It made me think. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I mean, Nine nods and smiles again before taking another sip of his drink. Changing the topic, we talk a little more about my phase education and about the team before Nine has to leave. But when he does, I'm left with a feeling I haven't had since I stepped into phase. A strange sense of peace. Yeah. Okay, we go off to the last place. We are just nowhere. We're gonna stay in our room forever. I wonder what that would entail. So I drag myself down the empty hallway. Bed. Sit me on my bed. The one word plays a loop in my head as I trudge towards my room. The whole day was spent filling out forms, talking to higher-ups, doing tests, filling out more forms. So much paperwork. Being briefed on everything related to the Phantom Alpha team. Then being shown around the phase facilities, at least where my clearance level would allow. Of course, that means I had to go and fill out the necessary forms to get said clearance in the first place. If I have to so much as to look at another form again, I'm going to shoot myself. I come to a halt and rest my head against my bedroom door for a moment. I feel so cool and soothing against my heated skin. My eyes feel so heavy. I feel myself slipping away into a dream. I gasp and push myself away from the door. Can't have yourself falling asleep in front of your door. You're so close, girl. You're so close. Ugh, I must be more tired than I realize if I'm falling asleep right on the door. I run my hand over the lock and it beeps gently a few times. The door opens with a soft click and I push it open and make my way inside. Alright. The moment I step inside my room, I'm met with something that makes all the tiredness dissipate. Why, what? I stand frozen in confusion as I stare down at a man casually lounging on my bed. This isn't my room. It's blue. This is my room, right? No, it's not. I know I'm not quite used to the layout of the place yet, but... It's Hobie! The silver-haired man looks up and our eyes meet. I see a brief flash of surprise in his dark eyes before he tucks it all away. No, looking at it, this is definitely my room. Okay, it's either I'm in the wrong room, or you're in the wrong room. So whose is it? Hey, who are you? I shouldn't be saying my real name anymore, right? I'm Seven. I'm Seven! All I am supposed to be now is Seven, member of the Phantom Alpha team. Who are you and what are you doing in my room? How did you even get in? I was told that the lock would only respond to my touch. The silver-haired man grins and gracefully pushes himself up into a sitting position. There isn't any place I can't get into. Oh my god, Hobie, stop. I'm way too tired for this. I glare at the strange intruder. That doesn't answer any of my questions. He laughs in response. He's so cute! Aww, I answered one of them, didn't I? The cheeky grin on his face seems to only widen with that. But before I can say anything else, he quickly jumps up to his feet and comes to stand in front of me. He looks down at me, that smile still plastered onto his face. I'm 6. Okay, 6. So 6, so he's another member of mine then. Another teammate of mine then. I remember reading that my teammates are 9, 0, 4, 6, 5, 8, and 3. Welcome to the team, 7. Yes, hello. He gives a much gentler smile this time. Oh, thank you, Wait, that still doesn't explain what you're doing in my room. Six laughs and points his index finger at me as if they were guns. You got me there. Okay, did he just? Yeah, he finger gunned you. I was like, yeah! Oh, he did. I just got back from a mission and needed somewhere quiet to rest for a bit. Oh, okay, I see. Do you often break into other people's rooms to rest? Getting into places is just a part of my job. Ah, you're not going to answer me, are you? Nope. Okay. You still haven't told me how you got in. Six taps his nose with a grin. That's a professional secret, dear Seven. Aw. I feel a deep urge to sigh. Do you not have a room of your own? I do, of course. It's just too far. Then what? It's easier to rest when you can't be found. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Does it really, or am I just so tired that it does? I can't tell at all. Well, that's all good, but can you find some other place to rest from now on? Somewhere that isn't my room? Six nods and makes his way to the door. He opens the door, but stops mid-step and looks back at me with a gentle smile. Really is nice to meet you, Seven. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Alright. Likewise. He turns around to leave, but then stops and turns around once more. Oh, and sorry about that. Up until last week, this room didn't belong to anyone. Oh, okay. Well, with that, Six finally leaves my room. Okay, the door automatically locks behind him with a soft click and a beep. I fall face first into my bed. The bed sheets, why do they smell different? It's a nice scent, but... the image of a smiling Six flashes in my mind. Oh, they smell like him. Perhaps I should have a bigger reaction to someone being in my room like that, but it is a teammate and... Honestly, I'm just too tired to react, right? So far, I've met 4 of the 7 of my teammates, yeah. And none of them said meetings have been anything one might call normal. I wonder when I'll get to meet everyone else. I want to meet everyone else? Will any of it be normal? Nope. I roll over on my back and stare up at the ceiling. Then again, what exactly is normal, especially in this sort of life? I sigh. Nothing will ever be any sort of normal ever again. Oh, girl, don't have an identity crisis now. My eyes drift over to the view beyond the windows. Yeah, but maybe I can see him again. Maybe I can find him in the city somewhere. Find who? Despite how it all ended between us, I miss you. I close my tired eyes and allow myself to finally drift off into a deep sleep. But miss who? What? Sunlight hits my eyes and I wake up with a start. Oh, so my room is not pink. It's like a light blue. Oh, well, it makes sense. Sterile, because phase. That's their color scheme. Shit, I rub my eyes and take in my surroundings. Oh, that's right. I'm in Olympia. I'm in phase. I don't have to hide from the sun in fear of frying. I breathe a sigh of relief and fall back down into the bed. Yeah. Is this? Yeah, this is Run. Wait, is it? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I breathe a sigh of relief and fall back down into the bed. I grope around on the bedside table for a bit and grab the phase-issued phone. As the screen comes alive, I see an email notification from the lead researcher. Operative 7, you and another operative are required to submit yourselves for team compatibility testing. Okay. The TCT is designed to ensure that you are efficiently incorporated into the Phantom. The TCT is designed to ensure that you are efficiently incorporated into the Phantom Alpha team. Efficient, yeah. Who you choose is not important, as you will have to test with all the members eventually. Okay, I will send you the map layout of phase to your ARO. You will meet in the training area. Okay, the meeting starts at 10 a.m. Regards, Dr. Kiera Park. I hope I'm not late. I glance at the time. 9:37 turns to 9:28 a.m. Okay, cool. I still have half an hour. I don't know phase well enough to not. Why am I tripping up my words now? Jesus, I was doing so well. I don't know phase well enough yet to not get lost. Okay, the map will definitely help, but I still need to familiarize myself with the place. I should get going if I don't want to be late. Okay. The doctor said to pick someone from the team to join me in the test, or just anyone will do right now. Calling someone up is... How should I even call them? Do I even have that number? Do I just knock on doors? What is this? I don't have any of their personal numbers yet. Oh, that's a problem then. I haven't even met them all, so it might be weird to request someone I've yet to meet to come to do this with me suddenly. Right. So you only really have 4 options. I decide to just call up someone I did meet then. Okay, so I scoot up to the wall display and hit directory on the screen. Oh shit! No, I want it. Okay, I'm definitely have to come back to this. So it's 9460. Okay, so who did we vibe the best with? Logically speaking, we only just met 6 at one time in our room. So we only really just had like a brief conversation, nothing too in depth. 9 we had a little bit more in depth, kind of had a little bit of a deep conversation. 4 is like, again, I don't know, it's either 0 or 9 by logics, by how well we kind of like know or get along with them. So let's go with 0, because we're both the rookie of the team, so let's try it. So the name 0 immediately draws my eye. I tap on his face and the display goes into call mode. Connecting, the phone rings endlessly for the next 60 seconds. Do they have voicemails here? They must. I've just about given up when I hear a voice. Oh, hello. Hello! Morning, 0. Morning. I hope I didn't wake you. I'm calling to see if you'd be willing to come down to do a team compatibility test. It's at 10 this morning. 10? Okay. Okay, that's it. Thanks. See you then. Bye. Not much for words, huh? I end the call and sigh. Well, that was straightforward, but step 1 complete. Partner acquired. Operative 7 on the move. I snort at my own thoughts. Okay, yeah, I'm never saying that out loud. you never know. You might just need to. I head out to the hallway and turn on my overlay map, loading the data that I received from Dr. Park. I wonder, what would this test be like? Seeing Phantom Alpha in action firsthand, I thought they were so cool back then, but now it makes me more nervous than anything else. My skills aren't bad in comparison, but I slow down in my pace and look around. So where am I? Where's 0? My eyes dart around on the map, trying to make sense of where I might be. Great, I'm lost. I'm pretty sure I made a wrong turn somewhere, but where? No matter where I look on the map, I can't see my own indicator. Where the fuck? Is the map glitching? Is it missing some areas maybe? I think I've heard of some maps having hidden areas, but this is just ridiculous. I sigh. I do not have the time to be lost right now. Guess I need to try and backtrack to start over. I'm gonna be so late again. Dr. Park is going to think I'm the most irresponsible operative ever. I turn around to try and come back the way I come from. Oh, there you are! Oh my gosh! But I find myself face to face with the towering 0. Ah! 0, what the hell? Did I scare you? Yes, you did. Obviously, why are you here? Because you were obviously lost. Oh, all right, fair enough. But how did you know? And how did you know where to find me? Because I was looking at where you are on the map. How? The map app seems so janky. So anyone in phase can track their own teammate. Clearly not me though. You never know when you're going to get separated. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. That's kind of creepy. It seems like it's really useful. That's kind of creepy. Kind of, just a little. Not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel about this. It seems kind of creepy, but it also sounds like it might be really practical, right? Especially if someone is in a situation where they can't communicate. So I don't know how to feel about this exactly. Undecided for now, I guess? Yeah. Without anything to say, I just nod. We gotta go though. We are gonna be late. I know. He starts to walk away towards what I assume is the direction of the lab. Not wanting to be left behind again, I dash after him. It still looks the same. No wonder she gets lost. I would have gotten lost. We quietly walk side by side for a while, up a few floors and through a maze of corridors. After a bit, the silence of the halls combined with the silence of the man I'm walking with starts to get to me. Right, I glance at 0. So, how you been? Huh? Oh, fine. Seeing as he isn't planning to continue, I keep talking. I've been working hard at getting used to it here. I still miss nature. Me too. Yeah, 0's eyes dart from me towards somewhere down the hall. Yeah, I turn to see what he's staring at. Yeah, I turned to see what he's staring at. Oh, hi, Dr. Park. Oh, good morning, Zero. Zero and I meet her in the middle of the hallway. Okay, it's good to see you. Okay, where are you going to get our missing new operative? Yes, yes, she got lost. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're hardly late anyway. Thank you for your help, Zero. Good job. Okay, Zero makes a slight bowing motion, then Dr. Park turns away. Okay, follow me. That's when flash of black dashes from around the corner, I stopped dead in my tracks. What? What? A strange man stops in front of us. Hello? Is that another No. He pulls out what looks like a stun gun and aims it right at Dr. Park. What the hell? Is this the test? Am I in the test right now? You're just gonna throw me in without even telling me and giving me any warning? Protect the doctor, let Zero... I'm going to jump in! Yeah! I move forward and grab Dr. Park by the arm, pulling her back as I move to stand in front of her. But even as I do, Zero gets between us and the attacker. What the hell is going on here? An alarm blares through the hallway and a voice between the loud screeches announces all too calmly, "The Blue Wings have infiltrated." Oh, so this isn't a test. Kairos is in the building. Kairos? They talked about them in my training video. How did they get inside? The intruder aims his stun gun over my shoulder at Dr. Park. Am I tall enough to block? No, I'm not. How did you get in here? The intruder smirks. My only orders were to take Operative 7 alive. Oh, you want me. Oh shit. You, on the other hand, I didn't get any specific orders for. But I know High Priestess would be happy to analyze the only member of a new class. Oh. You'd have to be able to capture me first. In that moment, the world seems to slow down. The Blue Wings charges up his weapon. And in a split second, Zero begins to move as the man pulls the trigger. And that's where the cliffhanger is, right? Yes, to be continued. What? Damn! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hey, what? Are you sad it's over? Yes. Did you enjoy the demo? We wanted to talk to you on behalf of the developers. You guys listen better like this anyway, right? Sorry about 4. But we thought you might enjoy the talk. But we thought you might enjoy the chance to ask questions this way. Wait though, there's a few things we want to get out of the way. Ah yes, a few things. There's a Kickstarter. Oh, it's changed to a fundraiser if you guys visit the page. Going on to fund this game. Yes, this is only a demo. If you want to help make the game happen, please pledge or spread the word about the fundraiser. There's also cool rewards and opportunities for merch from Aeon Dreams sponsor on it. Anything and everything helps on something like this. We're really hoping you'll at least go check the fundraiser page out, please. Yes, you can reach it from the main menu. Aside from that, we wanted to tell you a little about the creators. Aeon Dream Studios consists of 3 women who are the creative core. They use contractors to assist them in developing the games. Yeah, they're from all over the world. Oh, cool. That's right. They're a small indie visual novel development team trying to show you guys the best game they can. This means that they can only handle so much, but that they're always looking for ways to do more too. So they ask for your patience, understanding, and support as the game develops. We hope you can do so that they can focus on making the great game. So now, do you have any questions? Let's see. Has Big Hit approved? Will the full game cost money? Where are the other members? When will the next part be out? Next set? What's the next set? How do I get the full game? Is this a romance game? When is the iOS version coming out? What about translators? Okay. So this is a lot of questions. Will this be released on Steam? How can I help? Back to the first set. Okay. So anyways, okay. So you guys, for the most part, I'm gonna try to answer these questions without actually going to click into these into these questions. Will the game change from this demo? Maybe slight changes, but I think the main core and the main setting and the layout of this game, like what they've laid out so far, I think they'll stick as true to it as possible, I think, in development. That's my only guess. So I'm just gonna skip through it. Yes, so it's demo is just a draft, see what you guys think. Yeah, so They want to improve everything on the full release, but yeah. So some things will definitely change. Seek and evaluate feedback as well. Okay, so yeah. So how do I get the full game? I think has to be funded first. They need to pay, yes, of course. For the full game, we mean content developed outside the demo prologue you've been playing, and if it's funded, then they'll be doing chapter releases around once a month. Okay, so it'll be kind of like similar to their Mystic Destinies kind of ish, where they had each characters had their chapters or their main story, and then afterwards an epilogue. So it's kind of like that, and then they switched it up for Hikaru, which I saw recently that they did, which is like part 1, part 2, I think. But anyways, whatever. I'll get to that like later. So yeah. So yes, yeah. So is it a romance game? Is it now? Sort of. Okay, in a sense, love is an important topic right now, but there are many ways to show it. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, if you're thinking this is an ultimate, you can forget it. What 4 means is that the focus won't be on romance, but whether or not that kind of bond develops is up to the player. Yeah, okay. So just wait and see, but we think you'll like how it plays out. Okay, so that's good then, because again, yeah, the story doesn't have to always focus around romance, and that just makes me even more curious and more intrigued to see how it is that they'll play it out, kind of thing. Because Mystic Destinies, if you compare it to their other works in that sense, I haven't played the other one, Mystic Destinies, the dark, whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's like the side story where it's like all like most of the villains you see. I forgot what it's called again, but it's part of the Mystic Destinies kind of like realm, universe. So as you guys can see or can tell from my Let's Play thus far of Mystic Destinies, it is very romantic centered. Like, bro, there's a lot of romance going on, but there's also story as well. But again, the story mainly circulates around these romances and these developing relationship with the main character and your like chosen guy. So I'm interested to see, you know, since now they say it's not entirely romance, but there is some sort of relationship development in that sense along with the story. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested to see, because I'm all for it. Like, you know, it's a good change up. So when is the iOS version coming out? Well, as soon as they can. Yeah, when they can finish it. Yes, because finishing the game is like their top priority, of course. Naturally. What about translations for other languages? I think this is gonna come into later, like once the game actually is fully developed. They establish, you know, the basic English first, and then they'll get into the translation. It'll just like gradually happen. So I don't want to go over that. Will this be released on Steam? Yeah, no. Although Aeon June Studios have released past games. Oh, it's not. Okay, so alright. So you can check out more info on the social media on the website. Okay, so I'm sure they might have something different. Maybe an itch.io. I don't even know. Maybe a different platform, a different like way to like, I guess, have you guys download the games once it's finished. Anyways, regardless, I am interested. So again, you guys be sure to like, what's it called? Like, you know, follow them, keep up with the updates if you're really interested. Like, go on the sites, go on their social medias, follow them on Twitter, blah blah blah, Facebook. Again, you know the drill. So how can I help? So basically, you guys, is like any other developing indie game that's in the process of being in completion. Yeah, definitely go help them out, follow them on Twitter, spread the word, go to their fundraiser, which I will talk about. I'll get into that later actually. And let's go back to the first set. Did I answer everything? Did I? Has Big Hit approved? Unfortunately no. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's hard, but like, you know what? Yeah. But I'm still happy that even though they didn't get that, like, that approval, that official approval, but like, they're still going on ahead with this game, which is great, because you know, the fans obviously would love to see this. I would love to see it. Even if you guys aren't exactly familiar with BTS, I still feel like the story layout that they put them in, the story and the universe that they put BTS in is like, you know, interesting enough to get other people interested as well. Plus, character design, come on. The character design for them is great, A+. Anyways, will the full game cost money? From what I've read, I think no. Yeah. So it won't cost you guys anything to play it, to like get the full game once it's developed. But again, you guys, it's all up to you. Help fund this game, kind of thing. Where are the other members? They'll come, don't worry. Yeah, you'll see them as soon as possible. So yeah, please wait, until the next update. Ooh, next update. Okay, yeah, Twitter, yes, blah blah blah. Okay, so when will the next part be out? This is the important part, I think, that everyone loves to, like, you know, want to get to know. As soon as possible. Okay, so depends on how development goes. Phase 2.5. So then after phase 3, we'll complete the demo and prologue of the game. Oh, okay. Look for phase 2.5 by November. No way. Oh, yeah. This app will be updated, so you won't need to download a new version. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I approve. So, yes, guys, y'all heard it here. It's gonna be another updated demo version, like 2.5 demo, until the phase 3 version, which is the complete prologue, which is the complete prologue of the game. So that way we'll see all the characters, all the members. So yes. Okay, so we finished. So thank you so much for playing and understanding and helping. We can't wait to see you back soon. Okay, look forward to phase 2.5. Yes. I'm so happy. Anyways, before I get to closing comments, let's quickly as I can go back to some of the choices that we can make. So 3 instances is the other question that we can ask when we met up with 0, and then the other question that we can ask when we met up with 9, and then of course going about choosing between the 4 members that we've seen so far to go and do this team compatibility test. So yeah, anyways, let's go to the cafeteria, let's speed on ahead and meet up with him on the rooftop. Okay, here we go. So last time we said, when did you come here? So I say, think so. I think so, bit by bit. Yeah, getting used to it. Good. I know it can be hard to get used to things here. Yeah, I might be a little homesick though. I know what you mean. Yeah. Although I've only been a part of Phantom Alpha for 3 weeks. Oh, so you're new like me. Okay, there we go. We got that. So let's just skip on that and let's go back to where we met Namjoon, or 9. I think it was at the lounge in the evening. Yes, that's where we met him. Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. So he asked us if we were a little intimidated by him, and we said, why would I be? But let's say maybe a little. Well, maybe a little. Just a little. The way 9 nods as if he knew it all along makes me regret being honest just a little. Yeah, I see. We fall silent for a moment, and then... Can I ask you a question? Sure. Yes. Why is it that you're intimidated? I guess there's just something about authority. It attracts people, but it repels them too. Leaders are usually intense people who got to where they are by their ability, and you're never certain if you might get in trouble with them. I see, so it's fear. Oh, or maybe it can be said that it's fear of being misunderstood. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think about some of the arguments. Oh yeah, okay, and then we go into the misunderstanding thing, and yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so let's speed on through to... I need to do the rest of the whole meeting until we can move on to the next day or so, or the next part, and then we can get to the point where we can choose between all 4 members that we've met so far, and then I can make my save there. So okay, so here we are back here where we have to choose our what's it called, our person, one of the people to do the team compatibility test. So we started off at here, so 0's at the bottom of the list, so I guess we could just make our way up. So let's choose 6. Even though we literally just met him, just like in our room, just like there. So I stare at the name 6 in the directory. We only talked once so far, and that was... I don't even know, I was too tired back then, yeah. So it would be nice to meet him again properly in some less odd circumstances. Okay, so with that thought in mind, I hit the call button. So it only rings twice before 6's face appears on the screen. Hello? Oh, 7, yeah, he smiles. Good morning. Good morning, 6. I'm sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but Dr. Park contacted me and said that there's a team compatibility test that we have to do. She told me to pick a partner and to get to the lab at 10 a.m. So if you're not busy right now, would you like to join me? 6 is quiet for a moment before responding enthusiastically. Sure, see you at the lab at 10. Okay, thanks. So I end the call feeling like that went well. Partner acquired, operative 7 is on the move. Okay, so let's skip on this. So yeah. Yes, I nearly jump out of my skin when I feel a light tap on my shoulder. Oh, when I turn around, I see an amused looking 6 standing there. Sorry, did I scare you? I consider lying for a second, pretending like I've managed to remain completely unfazed. But my still frazzled heart protests the thought. So I choose to ask a question instead. Are all phase operatives taught how to sneak up on people? Because if all the other guys are going to be doing that, I might just have a heart attack. Six blinks in surprise, but then burst out laughing. No, not everyone is trained for that. You should be fine, probably. Probably. So I'm guessing you got lost. Yeah, I feel my cheeks slowly heat up. Yes, I did. How did you know where to find me? I saw your indicator on the map and came to get you. Huh? How did you track me? So the map app seems so janky. Everyone in Phantom, yeah, can track each other, though it's usually only used in case of an emergency. Okay, so we all have some sort of tracking tags on us. Yes, I don't know how to feel about this. It's kind of creepy. I still don't know how to feel about this. It seems kind of creepy, yeah. But it's practical, so yeah. He glances at his watch and then at me. Let's get going or we'll be really late. Okay, so we walk. Yes. It hasn't been long, but how are you getting used to everything? He speaks so suddenly that I nearly trip in surprise. Alright, I guess. I say that, but then complaints start spilling out of me. All the hallways look the same, it feels cold here, and I miss the outside already. Six nods along as I list off my complaints about the place. It's always hard at the start, but if you keep at it, you'll find your own place here soon enough. Okay, thanks. Reassuring words. Okay, so we both fall silent when we see Dr. Park heading towards us. So yeah, we walk to meet her halfway. When we come to a halt, she gives Six a brief nod before turning her focus onto me. You're late. I'm sorry. Ugh, she doesn't waste any time. I'm sorry, Dr. Park. I got lost on the way. She nods though, at least she doesn't look angry about it. Let's go. Okay. And then we get ambushed. Dr. Park motions for us to follow her, turns on her heel, and walks away. Six and I wordlessly glance at each other before following after her towards the lab. That's when a flash of black, yes, dashes. But yes, I wonder what would happen if we just kind of do the other thing. So yes, he pulls out a gun. It looks okay. Let Six do it, protect the doctor. So let Six do it. 1 second he's next to me, the next he's standing right by the doctor. Yes, he gently pushes her behind him while he keeps his eye on the intruder. What the hell is going on here? Yes. So yes. Oh no, we have been infiltrated. Yes. Oh no, yeah. The intruder aims his stun gun over Six's shoulder at Dr. Park. Oh, now, is this really the best option? You're in the middle of enemy territory here. If you run now, you might just get away. The intruder smirks. My only orders were to take Operative 7 alive. Oh, we're still... Then why is he pointing the gun at the doctor, not at me? You, on the other hand, I didn't get specific orders for. What? Take me? Take me? How does anyone even know of me? But Temperance might be pleased if I can bring you in too. It's a different person. There's the Great Priestess, and then now it's Temperance. Who the fuck? In that moment, the world seems to slow down. As the intruder charges up his weapon, I step in and stand right between the intruder and Six. Sorry, dude, you're going down. You're going down, motherfucker. Yes. In a split second, right as I move forward, the man pulls the trigger. Okay. So we take the bullet this time. Damn, okay, alright. Okay, so wait, what am I doing? Let's go back to the other choices that we can make in terms of choosing people. So let's choose 4 this time. So my finger hovers over 4 in the directory. Okay, I feel a little nervous about calling him, but I chase that feeling away and hit the call button. Though it only rings a few times, time seems to slow with each ring. Hi, yeah. Yeah, 4 space finally pops up from my screen. If he's surprised by a call from me, it doesn't sound like it. Good morning, Dr. Park emailed me about a team compatibility test that I'm supposed to do. Silence. She said to pick someone to join me. More silence. We're supposed to meet her in the lab at 10 a.m. I'll meet you in the lab. Okay. 4 ends the call without giving me the time to say anything else. Sigh, well, could have gone worse, indeed. Okay, there we go. So so this is where you wandered off to. Yes, it takes all of my willpower to stop myself from screaming then. I recognize the owner of the voice immediately, but that doesn't mean suddenly hearing it startled me any less. I turn on my heel to face 4. Oh my gosh. Oh, what the? Oh, 4, you startled me. Which you seem to do every single time we see each other. I sincerely hope that doesn't continue because my heart can't take constantly being surprised like this. What are you doing wandering around? I'm lost. Well, I just got lost. Yeah, but how did you know where to find me? Yes, you tracked me. Saw your indicator. Yeah, huh? How did you track me? Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Let's just do something else just for the heck of it. Okay, that's kind of creepy. So anyone can know where I am at any given moment. Yes, I see. Good to know. Okay, yeah, that's kind of creepy, but at least it's just an indicator on a map and nothing more. Four glances somewhere up at the ceiling with an odd look on his face. We need to go. Okay. He starts to walk away towards what I assume is the direction of the lab. Not wanting to be left behind, I dash after him. Okay, we quietly walk side by side for a while, up a few floors, yes, down the corridors. How are you acclimate? Oh. Why do you gotta use like big words? How are you acclimatizing? Yeah. He speaks so suddenly that I nearly trip in surprise. Alright, I guess. I say that, but then complaints start spilling out of me. Yeah, always looks the same. It's cold and I missed outside already. You should go to the... What? He falls silent. Oh, I glance at him and we turn the corner, but thoughts of his sudden silence falls away at the sight of Dr. Park heading towards us. So we walk to meet her halfway. When we come to a halt, I note that she does not look the least bit pleased to see us. Oh. You're late. Her tone is curt and sharp, her eyes practically bore holes into Four, who stands much stiffer than before. His jaw is set as he refuses to meet the doctor's eyes. Instead, he silently stares at the wall. Oh, I see some bad blood between you two? I gulp when her eyes finally meet mine. Though they soften a little, I can't shake the unsettling feeling pressing down on my chest. I'm sorry, Dr. Park, I got lost on the way. Mentions for help, don't say anything. Oh, we have another option here too! Oh my gosh, so many options! Yeah, mentions for help. And Four actually came to track me down, so it's on me. I see. Yes. Dr. Park turns on her heel and starts to walk away. Four and I wordlessly glance at each other and follow after her towards the lab. So that's when yes. That's when we get ambushed again! Is that... yes. So he aims at... But why does he always aims at, like, them? You know, the doctor. What about me? I thought you were taking me. I don't even know. So, let's protect the doctor. I move forward and grab Dr. Park by the arm and pull her, in front of her. What the hell's going on here? An alarm blares. Oh, what the hell is Four doing? He didn't step in. Oh, well, whatever. Whatever, the intruder aims his gun over my shoulder at Dr. Park. Four moves to stand in front of us both. Okay, so although I can't see his face, I'm reminded of the way he moved so efficiently I am reminded of the way he moved to efficiently dispatch those people back in the abandoned church. It was a mistake to come here. The intruder smirks. My only orders were to take Operative 7 live. You, on the other hand, I didn't get any specific orders for, but they might be pleased if I get rid of the famed assassin. Oh. In that moment, the world seems to slow down. Okay, so Four shifts his stance and the blue wings charges up his weapon. By the sound of it, it quickly changes past the non-lethal setting. Charges past the non-lethal setting. And in a split second, right as Four moves forward, the man pulls the trigger. Okay. Okay, again. Oh my gosh. So there's a little bit of hints of some going on. Okay, anyways. Oh wait, yeah. What am I doing? I need to go to load, not skip over this. Okay, so let's go back to choosing people. Yes. So we chose 4. We're gonna choose 9 this time. So I tap 9 in the directory and the display goes to call mode. It rings. Maybe this was a bad idea. And rings. He is the leader after all. I'm sure he's busy. And rings. Yeah. Hey. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm a 7. Yes, a chuckle and then I know. And I called you because Dr. Parks just sent me an email. She asked me to take a partner down to the lab for a team compatibility testing, yeah. Oh, you picked me, thanks. Aw, yeah, so I know you must be busy, but I figured we have to do it at some point anyway. Sure, yeah, I've got time. When? At 10 a.m. 10? That's soon. I'll try to make it down as soon as I can. Okay, great, thanks so much. So I end the call feeling somewhat socially mortified, but pretty accomplished. Alright, okay, so we're gonna skip. Oh, hello, lost. Yes. I spin around to face the soothing, inquisitive voice behind me. Haha, oh, 9. Maybe a little. Yeah, maybe a little. 9 gives a little laugh. Okay. So it used to happen to me all the time. Still does sometimes. Good to know it's not just me. But how did you know where to find me? Yes, we all got trackers. Yes, saw you on the map. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, every team and phase can track their own group mates just in case we need to find each other quickly. Yes. Let's just say it seems like it's really useful. I have so many questions. Where's the tracker? What's the range on it? Yeah, if Phase was hacked, could it be used by someone else to track agents down? Ooh, possibilities. Damn, you never know. I restrained myself from asking everything for now. I know we're pressed for time, so I just nod. Sounds like it's really useful. Yes, though I hope we won't have to use it often, right? I nod, thinking that being in a situation where you have to track your teammates down must be a scary one. We'll be late, come on, let's go. Okay, so he starts to walk away towards what I assume is the direction of the lab. Not wanting to be left behind, I dash after him. Okay, so we quietly walk side by side for a while, up a few floors, yeah, down a maze. So, are you used to these corridors yet? No! Him? Then I remember our talk. A little, I guess. I still miss being outside. That's only natural. Nine's eyes turn away from me towards somewhere down the hall, and I look too. Yes, Dr. Park. Yeah, 9 and I meet her in the middle of the hallway. She looks at 9 first. Good morning, Operative 9. 9 inclines his head at her polite remark, and her eyes fall upon me. A bit late, aren't you? Oh, sorry, my stomach sinks. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know, but I didn't mean... she just got a little lost, that's why I came to find her. Yes, that's right, sorry. That's a good thing, then. Shall we go to the lab? Okay. Dr. Park turns on her heel and starts to walk away. 9 walks off after her, and I rush to catch up. That's when, yes, then we get ambushed. Then we get ambushed again. Yes. So he pulls out what looks like a stun gun. Yes. What the hell? Let 9 protect the doctor. We're just gonna go back and forth. 9 strides forward confidently as if the man wasn't armed at all. He stands between the man and the Dr. Park while giving the doctor a light push back toward me. What the hell is going on here? An alarm blares. Yes. Yes, they have been infiltrated. Oh no! The intruder aims the gun at Dr. Park. Are you alone? Yes. The intruder smirks. My only orders were to take Operative 7 alive. You, on the other hand, I didn't get any specific orders. What take me? What take me where? How does anyone even know I'm of me? But I know magicians be pleased if I captured someone from a class as rare as yours. Oh, okay, magicians now. Ooh, in that moment, the world seems to slow down. As the intruder charges up his weapon, I step in and stand right between 9 and the intruder. Sorry, dude, you're going down. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what would happen either way if we decide to let the guy take over in terms of, you know, protecting instead of us kind of being in, like, you know, making our first move. In a split second, right as I move forward, the man pulls the trigger. Okay, so there we go. So I don't think I need to go over the other choices then. But yeah, so anyway, so that's it, you guys. Oh my god. What's the archive? Oh, okay, whatever. I'm just pushing buttons now. Anyways, damn, so that is it, you guys. That is the demo to most of its extent in its current state, as I've shown you guys, or at least from what I went through. I don't know, feel free to let me know definitely if there's any drastic changes or any differences that I might have missed on just because I gleaned over it, just because of my own assumptions. But anyways, you guys, there we go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited by the fact that well, first of all, the company, the game developing company, Aeon Dream Studios, has gone and went on ahead and to complete this project to its fullest, despite not having the approval of being, you know, officially affiliated with Big Hit. Even though that would have been a great opportunity for them and a great, like, you know, kind of like, if it did happen, it would have been like, oh damn, that's like really, you know, that's amazing kind of thing. But either way, regardless, like, you know, it didn't help to hurt. It didn't hurt to, like, you know, try to reach out. But whatever. It's still, I'm really happy that they decided to go ahead and complete this project regardless, because you know what, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are really super interested in it. Really like, you know, hyped about this and wanting to see it to its full completion and to really experience the game regardless, you know. So yeah, I'm happy that they're doing it. And on top of that, I'm happy, like, you know, it's another big thing is that they're making it completely free once it's completed for us to play. So it's like, wow, damn. So like, props to the game developers as well as the artists. Okay, so let's start out with, let's try to, you know, break this down, try to unpack this. So to the edge of the sky, as you guys can, if you have played the first demo yourselves or have seen my let's play of it, you would see a complete like change from like the look and the feel of when it first started, the first demo we got, to this demo now. So like, definitely you can see the huge improvement in terms of like they're really nailing down on what they want for this game and how they want their setting to be, developing the universe and to really go with a feel, because like in the first demo, as you can see from the menu itself, it's really like generic. If I had to put it into words, really generic. It's just like anything can really happen. You can glean something out of it. Like it's just not what's it called? There's not much to work off from, and also as well, like I guess in terms of maybe some of the other CGs that we were able to see from the first demo. So there wasn't much to really work off on. We only really got most of the story from the little blurb that was on their website. But now here they've got much more detail and have established much more of a specific feel to what they want to go with the story and the setting and the universe. So it's obviously heavily sci-fi theme and universe. There's classes, as you can see, that they established for each of the members. So there's you can definitely, if you want to get some more in-depth detail of them, go to their fundraiser pages. As you can see here, again, there was a Kickstarter, but then they changed it to a fundraiser, so you can still donate to them here and support them. But anyways, they moved it all to the fundraiser page, so all of these classes are basically available for you guys to read up on. There's like blurs of like profiles of them all and what is it that they exactly do. So yes, there's more development in terms of the characters, and I'm really intrigued. I'm so interested. It's like you got me sold. Like I'm sold right now. I think it's gonna be a really like fascinating world to really explore once the whole entire game like comes into like full production kind of thing. So there's that. They got classes settled. As you can see, there's only 6 of the 7 members of BTS. The last one missing is Jin, who is supposedly the Oracle. Ooh, he's probably like the last guy, the what's it called, the hidden character that you can play through in terms of route once you complete like the rest of the guys' other routes. Kind of like with Mystic Destiny and with Hikaru, I guess, in a way. But anyways, yeah. So again, more mysteries. Ooh, more mysteries to to anticipate for. What else is there? I think the last time that I was playing this, the only small nitpicking criticism that I had was that I still couldn't tell exactly who was who from the from the 3. Well, I can tell who was who in terms of like say like Rapmon and in terms of Suga, but I couldn't tell whether it was Jungkook or Hoseok who was in on the 3 that was in the first demo, because I was like, hey, they had similar hair before, so like, and of course we haven't seen Hoseok yet, so I'm not too sure whether or not it's either him or Jungkook, but now we have finally established it is indeed Jungkook. So yeah. Yay! And like I'm really happy. Yay! And as you guys can see, we get to see the rest of the BTS member aside from Jin and see, that the artist really nailed them. Like you can clearly tell who's who. Yay! Oh my god. I'm so happy. And yeah, so as the end of the demo also said, or in the little blurb that the guys have said in the end, that another demo is going to be released, a little bit of an updated version, so the 2.5 and then eventually 3, which will be the complete prologue of the game. So that definitely means we're going to see the rest of the members. Hopefully, yes, that's what I'm hoping that means in terms of them doing these updates, these 2.5 and phase 3 updates. In terms of, let's see, definite art improvement. So I think there's more style. There's more style and there's more feel to their CGs, even though it's supposedly the same kind of things that we saw like from the first demo. But as you can see, they changed it up. It's still the same cherry blossom scene that we're supposed to see, except now it's like, again, there's just something more anchored, into fitting into the story that they want to go for, into the whole theme of the sci-fi-ness of it all kind of thing. Because before, I think the very first time, again, when we saw in the first demo the cherry blossoms, they were just regular looking cherry blossoms kind of thing. But now this time we get a little bit more character to those cherry blossoms, which then eventually led to the whole, they're also like, genetically altered to like bloom every month or so instead of blooming every year. So there's just that. That's that detail, that tiny detail is what really kind of like grounds them and makes them really more like set into the world that that the creators are trying to make. So yeah, there's more substance. Is what I'm trying to get at, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, so it's more enriching to the environment. It gives the universe more to really work for. Well, it gives the universe more to work with, as well as make it really like convincing, I guess. Enriching, again, more enriching in terms of the environment that they want their story to set up in. Their story to set in. And yeah, what else did I say about this? So yeah, in terms of like, I guess now, like in terms of the story thus far and what the demo, I'm really looking forward to playing through 2.5 and then eventually 3. So I'll be on the lookout for that, and you guys can expect me for sure to get in on that again once it comes out, because I'm itching to see a little bit more story and a little bit more more stuff to see in this game. And what else? Oh yeah, so in terms of supporting them, so spread the word, you guys, in terms of if you're either a fan of BTS or if you're just a fan of them as a company, Aeon Dream Studios, and you played their other games as well, so Mystic Destinies and that other one that I can't remember, Miss Oracle, some shit like that. I forgot. I forgot. I'm sorry. I stuck with names. Anyways, but yeah, if you played their other games as well and you really enjoyed it, I feel like even if you're not a BTS fan, I feel like you can definitely enjoy this game for the story and for the characters as well. Like, they, even though they are inspired and from BTS, the members, but they are definitely taking on different personas and different characters as well and roles in order to play into the story that the creators are going to do for this game. So yeah, definitely, whether you're a fan, whether you're not a fan, you're just a fan of playing ultimate games or whatever, just like they're playing games developed by the studio, or if you're just intrigued and interested and you're really invested in the story thus far, then for sure show your support. Go follow them on their social media sites, spread the word, tell your friends and whoever is interested, and look out for updates and such. And if you really want to show your support, for sure, it's highly recommended that you guys go to their fundraiser, which is like here, and also you can find it on their page as well, to donate some dollars to their cause and to help them develop this game. Either $1 or $2 I think would go a long way, just because those dollars can definitely multiply and amount to a whole lot more dollars. If there are 10,000 of you who are really interested in this game and you all just donated $1, then that's $10,000 right there. Exactly. So see my point. So even if it's $1 or $2, please show your support if you can. If not, then spread the word. And then yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm so happy this game is going under production and is going to be a full completion, and that there's going to be definitely more demo updates for me to play and for everyone else to play. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So again, thank you guys so much for letting me know about the updates. Now that I am aware and woke, I will definitely keep my eye out for any updates. Or if you guys can just shoot me a message again and be like, hey, there's an update on the demo. It's 2.5 now. Now beyond that, you can see me do the demo on my channel for sure. So again, thank you so much for informing me. Again, go guys, show your love and support for this game in however way possible that you can. And yeah, I will see you guys in another one up to the Edge of the Sky demo in the near future. So supposedly in November, so look out for that. I'm looking forward to it as well. So until then, you guys, bye!